Good afternoon. Let's talk about your CV. In relation to what's happening now and with the coronavirus being a big culprit and so many people, millions of people losing their jobs, you might be one of those, or you might be looking for another job. For a reason or another, you might be looking for a job. And the way you apply for a job is usually the CV. So let me talk a little bit about the CV in terms and in perspective of what are the recruiters looking for. What they're looking for is not the obvious. So if you're working as an accountant, or you're working as a receptionist, or you are working as a supervisor in an oil and gas company, all of the job descriptions of these positions and other positions are very well known to the recruiter. So I don't want to waste his time for him to read the obvious or to find out that you're doing the obvious. We want to include some value in whatever you're doing, and this value is nothing but your achievement. In the previous jobs that you've worked at, you must have had some achievements, if not so many, but you've never thought about really including them, or maybe you didn't know how to include them. I'm not here to tell you today how to include them, but I'm telling you today that it is very important to start thinking about how to include them. Because as a recruiter, what I'm looking for is a person who's got distinction, a person who's got more to add in comparison to others. Recruiters are looking for achievements that you've made in one of the financial directions, or one of the customer service, or the processes, or the people. For example, in the financial, you could be a person who have achieved reduction of cost, or you have contributed with your efforts into the increase of revenue. If not, then don't talk about your financial achievements. Talk about your customer service, if that's something that is close to what you're doing, whether it's direct or indirect. Try to find out how you have impacted any or all, or a combination of these four directions: the financial, the customer service, the processes, and the people. By customer service, I mean that one of the things you could have done is you could have increased the customer index of satisfaction, or satisfaction index. In processes, you could be one of the persons that have developed some policies, some manuals of how to do things. And people, you could be one of the managers or supervisors who are definitely very close to people and needs to develop people. So these are the directions. Remember that it is tough times, and once it's over, there will be enough supply from us employees to the employer to select from, which means that you need to be very careful about how you want to present yourself, because others will do the same. So with that, I wish you good luck and stay safe. I'm Rupuluk.